An Omaha teacher wants everyone to know you're never too old to dance.
The founder of Shannon Barnhart Studio has been teaching thousands of Omaha's dancers for decades.
In a story you'll see only on 7, KATV News Watch 7's Beth Carlson laced up her dancing shoes to learn the steps behind this teacher's dream.
Again, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, in.
She's the heartbeat.
All right, woo!
Behind each step.
1, 2, 3, 4. Then the drawbacks.
Shannon Barnhart founded her studio in Omaha 53 years ago.
When I think 53 years, it's just like I blinked, and I can't believe it's been that long.
And she's still kicking.
Dance, step, shuffle, hop back, side, front.
Tapping, to be specific.
I'm a tapper. I can teach ballet and jazz, but my daughter is much better at that. So I've always been a tapper, and I do the old style, 40s style, Fred Astaire style.
Do you think you could estimate how many students you've taught?
I think it was about 18,000, and that was 5 years ago, so it's been a lot. But it's gone by in a flash of an eye.
A place where anyone stepping foot in the studio
So after the, oh, hi, Eddie!
will be asked to join in.
I think that some people say you're too old to dance, and that is such a myth. I'm still dancing, and I'm older.
Which is why I put on my tap shoes to learn from a legend.
Ball, lap, heel, 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 brush, toe, heel. A little faster. 5, 6, 7, 8. You got it! Yay!
I feel like once you dance, you can't go back.
No.
When I was a kid, there would be napkins in the car with or 8 counts.
Okay, single, double, triple, double, single.
Yeah.
Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're a good trio.
It's a passion she's passed on to thousands in Omaha,
You're never too old to dance.
no matter age or ability.
We feel like everybody can dance, right?
Yeah.
No judgment, because we all just love to dance.
Teaching classes for toddlers to adults and creating hundreds of dances.
I don't know what I would do with myself if I didn't have teaching. It's in my blood. And probably the easiest thing, but some people might think it's the hardest, is choreography. Because when I hear a piece of music, I just picture it in my head what the dance should be.
Even taking the stage next to her daughters and grandsons. She's choreographing a future for her legacy.
It's always been there as like my second home.
As her daughter Jessie will one day step into the spotlight.
See her be a teacher, of course, extraordinaire, and then a choreographer like her mom is really, it's overwhelmingly beautiful for me.
It's very heartwarming to have my own daughter here, and then of course she'll take over when I can no longer do it.
But until that day comes, it's the duo that's keeping the rhythm going.
It's like I've never had to go to work a day in my life because I get to do what I love as my job. So it's just, as I look back over my life, I just realize how blessed I am.
Beth Carlson, KATV News Watch 7.
There you go, you got it.